unless you're part of a satanic cult. Clutter could be a reason as to why God would banish you to the deepest depths of hell. That and you've been a very. It's pandemic season part 2, and most of us were stuck to rot at home. No longer to being able to separate your working space from your living space is really stressful, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So, the least you can do in order to not contribute to the skyrocketing suicide rates is to keep our house clean and tidy. The University of California had gathered 30 couples for a study on stress hormones, and for those who described their house to be messy and chaotic, showed an increased level of cortisol, which is a stress hormone produced in response to stress. This study proves that the condition of your surroundings does indeed contribute to your well being, you psycho. So, to help with getting random things off the floor and reducing those cortisol levels, I introduce to you, one moment, our hook. Because we all need to hook on a reason to live at this point. Hook? There are probably more hooks than people at this point. Why are you promoting to us a hook? This hook. And why do we even need more hooks? Because the ones you have right now are trash, and hooks are a great space saver and a great organization solution. So you might as well invest in good, high quality ones if you don't want to disappoint yourself and your dearly beloved house with dusty, musty, crusty ones that will most probably have to replace one too many times. Although it may be true that there are already too many hooks to begin with, but our hook is special and like none other because our hook is meant to shine and it's also meant to outshine all other hooks, and here's how. Watch as I describe our hook to 3 other hooks that are available in the market. First off, we have the ordinary sticky backing hook. Sticky. And next off, we have the S hook. And lastly, we have the suction cup hook. 3 drastically different hooks, but with the same mission, and that is to hook. So first off, we have the sticky backing hook. Sticky. It's sturdy, functional, and can be easily stuck onto any flat and dry surface. But sticky backing, almost always comes with sticky residue. Ew! Sticky residue, most of the time, almost always means a brutal butt whipping from your materialistic dad. Like, seriously. But sticky residue also means that you are consensually, purposely ruining your own life. So don't be sorry for yourself. The S hook, on the other hand, is sleek, simple, and elegant. It does its job well, and sticky residue will never be a problem with this one. But being skinny isn't always the best option. I know. I don't really know. Sure, you can use it to hook things on poles and any other object that fits, but what about putting the hook on things that matter, like doors and cupboard doors in general? We love doors. With the body of a snake, sis isn't going to get any action on those kind of furnitures. The furnitures that matter is what I'm applying. And same goes for the suction cup hook. Not only does it have the most limited sticking abilities than the S hook, but the power of the suction cup will wear off as time goes by, and before you know it, catching falling hooks would be more of a lifestyle than a hobby. But our hook will have you throwing away all of your old hooks. Our hook will have you forgetting all of the fears and worries you had with sticky residue. Our hook will have you living a not so stressful life, pandemic life, to be exact. And if that's not the experience that you get from our hook, I swear on God's name that I will cut all of my fingers off with a dull knife, one by one. Because you either go big or you go home. And I live by going big and sometimes going home because I'm an introvert. Our team has given extra attention and care during the design process of our hook. With our hook's latest functional design, it can hook on even the thickest home doors and say goodbye to unorganized wardrobes because our hook will have your clothes decluttered without having you to throw away any of your favorite items. And the only thing our hook will be sliding into is your DMs because our hook is made of only the finest, the most sustainable, and the best plastic. You either go green or you either go rot in hell. With that being said, our team had tested various types of materials for our hook so that our customers would not only get the dream hook experience, but also for a very affordable price. You will never be humiliated for wasting your money on our hook. With a price that will not have you left feeling ridiculous, our hook will give you the experience of a lifetime. Our hook is the equivalent of a free trip to your dream getaway. Our hook cares. So save yourself from the blazing heats of hell, clean your house, and reduce those cortisol levels, which with this economy going to ruins could probably kill you one day, and invest in our hook. And watch as random items come off your floor and finally have a place in your house to belong. Just as we like to say, our hook, because you all need to hook on a reason to live at this point. You will never not have a use for them, baby. Have nothing to hook? That's suicide.